My hair today is just not working. It's literally not working. And I apologize if it annoys you. It annoys me as well, so just gotta deal. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Shani. I'm 24 and I live and work in London as a consultant. I almost feel like I want to have my hair up, but if I have it up, it doesn't look nice. It just looks like I have a potato head. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I know what I mean, but like, you know what I mean. So in this video, I wanted to talk about why I decided to go for consulting, because I think that I haven't actually covered the reasons why. So some of the reasons are the same before and after I went into consulting, and I've added a new reasons as well. So yeah, and I guess this can help you in your job interview if you are going into a consulting job and they ask you the one and only question: why do you want to have this job? Why do you want this role? So yeah, I hope that this can help you. But also by the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how was my experience relocating to London. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So why consulting? I decided to go into consulting because when I finished uni, I didn't actually know what industry I wanted to go into, and I knew that consulting was something that you can get broad exposure to various different industries. You can work on many projects, and this will allow you to find out what you're good at, where your passions lie, where your strengths lie, and then perhaps you can narrow down when you go through your career journey. So this was one of my reasons. It was diversity of projects, diversity of industries, diversity of different tasks, of course different team members as well. My second reason is because I would build such a massive network of people. Consulting involves working different projects, different clients, and this will of course allow you to grow your network. And when it comes to your career, I've learned that it's not how much you know and how much you can deliver, but it's how many people you know, and whether you know the right people, and whether the right people can stand behind your back and support you in your next career move. So network is everything in the career world, and consulting is known to be the place where you can exponentially grow your network, which is working with many people, working with different leadership teams. And of course, consulting gives you the entry to all of these massive companies and their leadership teams, and of course you have exposure to the highest grades, to the highest people, and this could perhaps allow you to grow faster in your career journey. As I said earlier, you have exposure to so many different projects in consulting. In my division, so in my discipline, which is project management, I'll have the opportunity to work on different projects. My company is focusing on providing predominantly design and architecture, construction services. The projects that I'm expected to work on are projects in the infrastructure. So I can work on delivering a project, building a highway, building a bridge, building an airport, building a port, building railway stations and things like that. And I think that's so exciting. But also projects within the energy sector, within the waste facility industry, digital design, asset protection, digital assets, all of these things. And I find that so fascinating. So I'm so excited to actually work on each one of these little industries within my discipline and be able to deliver projects. Let's say like finish off delivering a building. Like, how exciting is this? This is such a big to say, oh, in my career I built that building or this rail station. And I don't know, like maybe it's just me, but I find that so exciting. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to go into consulting. So the reason why I decided to go into consulting is because you work with so many different teams on every single project, and sometimes you'll find yourself working within 2 or 3 teams in the same project. And of course, again, this builds your network. It also builds your skills, your negotiation skills, your management skills. You get to learn so many different things from these people. And of course, as a result, your confidence increases as well. You become much more well-rounded professional. You become much more flexible. You find yourself being able to adjust easier to new environments. Whereas if you're working in one single role, in one single company, you get very quickly comfortable in this environment, and it might be much more difficult for you to move to something new later on. Finally, I am someone whose mind is so geared towards organization, putting things together, finding inefficiencies and making things productive back again, finding time efficiencies, cost efficiencies, source allocation, time management, like all of these things I find so much joy doing. And yeah, so these are some of the reasons why I decided to go for consulting. Let's move to the second part of this video, where I'm talking about how my relocation process happened, and I also include some tips and tricks if you're relocating to London in specifically, but also I think that these tips can definitely be applied to any area that you're relocating to in the whole world. Without further ado, let's jump into the second portion. So when I was moving to London, I had a few key requirements that I wanted my new place to include. To give a bit of a background, I was happy to house share with people that I don't know, again in terms to save money. So this is my primary reason. So I had a few requirements which my new place had to meet, and these requirements were: the first one, I had to be within a budget. I had to be close to a tube station, bus station, train station, something that would get me quicker to the office. I wanted the place that I'm renting to be in a reasonable commute to my office, and my office is based in central London. And if possible, I wanted to be living with Christians. Requirements, I wasn't flexible. They were set in stone, especially my budget requirement. It had to be within a budget. If it's not within a budget, like I couldn't afford it. So of course, because these requirements are quite wide, I didn't have any specific area of London that I was ready to move into. I was ready to explore any area, any house or any room that fits these requirements. I would go there and I would view the place. That I was in West London, in East London, North, South, whatever. I was happy to live either way as long as this fits my 4 requirements. So I started looking. I was using this website, and this website to find houses. I was also part of a few Christian Facebook groups. Like, the goal for me was just to find a place that meets these requirements. So the search and the research took me maybe like 3 months. Like, I was looking for houses from May up until the moment I moved into my place in August. So it took me a long time, and this was so unnecessary. The market moves so quickly, and as soon as a room becomes available, it can get snatched out so quickly. So my advice would be, start looking for houses and what's available in the market, maybe like within like 2 to 3 weeks from actually arriving in the area and viewing the rooms in person. My second tip is actually go and see the room, because the photos and the videos, they do not tell the whole story. Just go and view the room. My third tip is, before you go and waste your time viewing the room, ensure that the price that's advertised matches the room on the photo. I had so many instances where I went to see the room, and I'm speaking with the agent or the landlord, and they're saying, oh, sorry, the room that was in the advert is already taken, or the room that's in the advert is more money than what's advertised. And it's such a, it's just so tricky. So they just do these annoying things. So I would just say, speak with the landlord and ensure that the advertised price matches to the photo that's on the advert for the room for rent. Because this would not only save you money, but will save you so much time. I would say, depending on how much time you have on your hands and if you have where to stay hunting for a place, don't go with big expectations of actually finding your house quickly. I was thinking that my house is going to take me 2 to 3 weeks to actually find and to settle down. I was at the time looking for a house with my mom, and my mom was so much more optimistic. She was like, oh, we'll find a house within 3 days. And I'm like, Mom, that's very optimistic. It will be much difficult than that. So it took us much longer. At times it was so discouraging, because every single place that we went and we viewed, it was just no. We're hitting a rock bottom every single time, and I just had to stay so strong in the faith. And this is actually such a big testimony of the way that the Lord provided for me. But it was definitely a challenging experience to find the place that I'm in right now. But yeah, it took much longer because I was working full-time. So I was working from 9 till 5 till 4:30, and in the evening we were only able to see 2 to 3 houses max. And this was purely because it took us ages to move from one place to the other, because some of the houses were located to literally like different areas of London, so it took us an hour to move from one area to the other. Like logistically, it was just horrible. Yeah, I would just say make sure that you have enough time to look at the houses, and don't rush into making the decision. Definitely pray about it and see what the Lord is telling you in this season and in that situation, and just obey that. Listen to him, be patient, wait on him. And yeah, so these are some of the tips that I had for you when it comes to finding a place in London and relocating. I haven't been through the process of actually living on my own and finding a flat, let's say, so I don't know how it works, but by the end of my search, I found my house, and the Lord was so faithful, because he provided above and beyond of what I asked. The room that I'm in right now came into the market. The second I saw the advert, I was like, that's my room. I went, we viewed it. It was literally just after renovation. It smelled fresh. The landlord provided me with new furniture, brand new IKEA furniture. He provided me with brand new mattress. And I'm living in this like massive room, and it's amazing. I feel so happy here. I'm so close to the tube station. It takes me 25 minutes on a good day to go to my office. It takes me 15 minutes to go to central London. I'm within my budget. Every single requirement was tick, and you know, like when you wait on him and when you put all of your trust in him, he'll answer. And I'm just reminded now of something that I read in my devotional yesterday, and I want to share with you right now, because I think it just corresponds so truthfully how faithful the Lord is and how faithful he is in his ways. And I'm constantly reminded of his ways are not like your ways, and my ways are not like, you know the verse. I'll put it here. There's so much peace in that verse and so much joy. So I just want to quickly share with you something that the Lord reminded me of literally right now. So this is Jeremiah 29:12. You probably know about this verse. It's one of my favorites. So he says, ask for help and I'll answer your prayers. God promised his people a future filled with hope. I love like putting your trust in Jesus and living your life with him. The most beautiful thing. You don't have to deal with any of these earthly problems alone, because he's with you. He carries you. Like, just be still and rest in his presence and his promises and his love, and he'll carry you. He'll literally carry you, and he'll give you the joy that you need. So if you're in a similar situation where you need provision for, I don't know, like a house or a job or something with your family, he's there with you in this, and he has already prepared the exit. Trust him, put your heart in his hands, and he'll love you and he'll protect you and he'll carry you. This is just a testimony, and it turned into like this. Yeah. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that it encouraged you. I hope that you find peace knowing that he's in control. And yeah, if you're relocating, good luck. I'm praying for you, and yeah, I'll see you into my next one.